Happy birthday to us. There
Happy
you go.
birthday to you.
Us. Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday, Morning Wager. Happy
birthday to us. Oh, what a rousing rendition that was.
That should get the YouTube algorithm going, guys. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Do you want to blow this out? See?
There we go.
Wow.
Hey.
Mark Zinno, as the old song goes, thank you for being a friend. Yes, everybody, today is the 1-year anniversary of the Morning Wager.
We made it.
The point, for those of you who may have missed the first year of this show, the point is to get more than we get right. Our promise to you here on this 1-year anniversary is to get 2 right, at least, which unlike yesterday, we only got 1 right.
What are the standard rules? To remind everybody a year later. Get more right than wrong, okay? Insult each other, and stop promoting yourself because you sound douchey when you do, unlike all these other shows.
Although it was very interesting when we were talking last night, we were talking about, by the way, today is $5 Tuesday also at WagerTalk.com, and we will be talking about that later on. But I informed you of my soccer record. You said, I really like knowing that. And I said, I talk about it on the show, and you're like, well, I don't like when you talk about it on the show.
Yeah, I told you. You can tell me that you're number one in soccer the last 365 days. I can say that for you. What you can't do is stroke yourself in a public forum about how good you are. You sound like a douche waffle.
I'm going to do it later on, just so you know, to celebrate the birthday. All right, let's get to the picks. There were some in the comments section that were a little verklempt.
Hey, you know what? Bite me, okay? If you don't like the way the show goes, then don't watch. Guess what? We're 1 year old today, okay? I don't need you. We have enough other people. Go away if you don't like the way we do the show. 5 minutes of whining and no picks. Guys, the wins and the losses are compelling. Let's get existential here. The reason why, because the wins and the losses are compelling. That's what we do this for. We share the wins and losses together. We celebrate with elation when we win, and we cry with agony in defeat when we lose. I do a lot more crying than I do celebrating, but no one ever claimed I was here for anything other than entertainment purposes. And to all you poor bastards who bought a package from me, well, God, I sucked as of late. I'm terrible. Again, you'd be better off spending that money on like bubble gum, honestly.
It's a very odd choice. I mean,
well, I was going to say something inappropriate. I settled on bubblegum.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. When you were saying you'd be better off spending your money on, I cringed a little bit. I said, oh, dear God, what's he doing? There we go. A birthday cake. All right.
Save the money for the hooker. There you go.
Well, that's... I'll tell you what, I believe that's an ancient proverb. All right. Anyway, our first free play, we're giving out the gifts here today on the 1-year anniversary Morning Wager, as we always do. Remember, smash that like button, comment down below. Let us know what you think of these picks. And of course, if you already haven't done so, you've had a year to do this, folks. But if you somehow are either new or have just not been listening and you need further instruction, you want to click that subscribe button. That way you are notified when the show drops on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. All right, Zinno, you, for your half of the double play, are taking us to Sacramento.
Oh, one of my favorite places I've ever been.
Yes, we are not allowed to call them the Sacramento Athletics. They are just the Athletics. But they are hosting Texas. And Texas has Patrick Corbin on the mound. Patrick Corbin, who actually pitched well his last time out.
You say the whole handicap for me before I say it? Or are you just going to turn it over to me and let me do it?
I've got one sentence left, and then you can speak. Patrick Corbin has been the worst pitcher in Major League Baseball since 2021. Thoughts?
Well, considering that is the case, and his last time out when I bet against him on Patrick Corbin Day, and then Patrick Corbin decided that on Patrick Corbin Day, he would go 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, and 6 strikeouts in a game where the Angels, who always seem to hit home runs on the road, didn't do any of that, and I lost that game. So we're going to fade Patrick Corbin again here. Why? Because we don't trust him. Number 2, the A's can actually hit left-handed pitching and can do it pretty well. You're talking about a team that's top 10 in batting average, OPS, and WRC plus against left-handed pitching. The concern here is more than anything. I know it's a small sample size, and you guys know I was screaming about Sacramento, the ballpark, and taking the overs and everything else. And BP and I argued before the show. He likes the over. He likes the over. I like the over. And I'm like, I'd probably just take the Athletics and fade Patrick Corbin. Why? Two reasons. One, the Athletics haven't scored a lot of runs at home. There have been a lot of runs scored in the ballpark, but they haven't scored a lot of runs at home per se. And they're only 2-7 in 9 games. So I'm a little worried about how much they're going to score. And not only that, the Texas Rangers offense is awful. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, this is the Texas Rangers offense. 1. That's it. That's how bad they are. Okay. Wanted to get the cupcake back in the shop. So I don't trust the Rangers here to do their part to be able to score. If the ballpark thing that we've talked about is really true, maybe it'll just happen. But I like the Athletics here going against Osvaldo Bido. It's not a name I kind of want to repeat. Sounds weird. Anyway, Bido loves base. Despite his 2.61 ERA, he's got a 1.45 whip. And that's something that hopefully the Athletics can take advantage of. The guy's put on 30 base runners in 20 innings. Carry the 2. Yeah, that's bad. So let's take the Athletics here on the money line, reasonable price at -130, and hope the A's finally get a home win here. Because, what a better way to have a birthday present for the morning wager than the Athletics winning a baseball game.
Sounds fun to me. Smash that like button if you agree. I am going to go with an under here in the Mets-Phillies NL East showdown. The Phillies have gone over now, Zinno. I don't know if you have been paying attention to this. They have gone over in 8 consecutive ball games. But I regret to inform you there's been some cheating involved recently. Last 2 days, there were some runs scored late on Sunday in a 7-5 loss to the Marlins. And then yesterday, I gave out the under on the Power 5 in the series opener here in Queens. And I said the one thing we had to worry about was Aaron Nola, who our own Dan Alexander can tell you is not the same pitcher he used to be. Well, Nola gave up 2 early runs, so things weren't looking good, but then things stabilized. And it was 5-0 going into the 9th inning. The Mets had the lead. All you got to do is get 3 outs, and it's an under. Well, guess what? The Phillies scored 4 runs at the top of the 9th to push that game over. I thought that was a little, how shall we say, not fair. So a misleading over last night. And the thing is, the Mets bullpen, Zinno, has one of the best ERAs in baseball. The Mets are number 1 in baseball overall in runs per game allowed, giving up just 2.83 runs per game allowed so far this season. Are they going to maintain that average over a full 162 game sample size? No, but they are still number 1. Their pitching's been very good. And here's the kicker today. We don't have to worry about the Phillies starting pitcher because it's Christopher Sanchez, who has done very, very well in his 4 starts. The Phillies have won them all, oh, by the way. A little unlucky that he gave up 3 runs his last time out because he only allowed 4 hits in 7 innings and had 12 strikeouts. One of those runs was unearned. Before that, 2 of his first 3 starts, he allowed just 1 run. As for the Mets, starting today is Griffin Canning. He's allowed 2 runs or less 3 of his 4 starts. The over streak dies today, under 8 Phillies Mets for my half of the double play.
It's aggressive. I like it. I'm in. I'll co-sign it.
You are? Okay,
No,
wow.
just trying to be nice to you because it's a show birthday.
Oh. I know sometimes I have convinced you. That always makes me feel good. It always gives me a sense of pride when you seem to agree after one of my breakdowns.
It's a typical Bryan power play. It's not. It's one of those where the major part of the public's going to look at that and go, "I wouldn't want to do that." And Bryan Power's like, "I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway."
And that is true. I always put my hand in the cookie jar when I'm told not to. All right. Today is $5 Tuesday at WagerTalk.com. I'm not sure if you've heard Mark Zinno, but it is, and it's a very simple deal, guys. For just by the way, we have a morning wager special offer we got to get to.
Oh.
Don't let me forget that. But let's get to $5 Tuesday first. Mark and I each have a best bet up, and guess what, folks? If you want to get both of them, and you should get both of them, it costs just $10. $10 for 2 plays from Mark Zinno and myself.
Done right as of late. So, although the Pistons 5% bet in game 1 was a $5 Tuesday play that didn't go well. So there is that.
I know you're very upset about that game still.
Still have had a good run on Tuesdays. It's been a good day. $5 Tuesday for us. We've done well. So I'm still very upset about it. Still upset about last night too.
At the top of the show, I'll make you. Can I make you more upset?
Why not?
At the top of the show, Mark mentioned number one, moi, in last 365 days in soccer. And my $5, I bring it up now because my $5 play today is in soccer. A great opportunity if you don't normally bet soccer to get on board today. Only $5. We won and pushed with yesterday's 2 soccer plays. Real Betis. Were you on Real Betis yesterday, Zinno?
By the way, when you say won and pushed about soccer, do you mean like more like won and took a dive? Because that's what soccer players do. They weren't pushed.
That's not, no. We won with Real Betis, but we pushed with the under on 3.
He didn't push me. He took a dive. Oh, my knee. Oh, somebody get a card out here. How do you really watch it? It's really bad.
No, it's not. It's simple. How do I watch it? It's very simple. I grab the remote. Okay, the remote. Put on the TV.
How do you
my
watch
2 eyes open.
The falling down stuff is bad. Like, it's bad.
There's not that much falling down. That's a very novice thing to say, in my opinion.
Okay, well, again, soccer novice. Okay,
Oh,
I agree.
Well, my bet today is not on how many times they will fall down on the pitch, but it is.
It's a field.
Playing the 3. It's a pitch. Okay. Anyway, number 1, last 365 days in soccer. Not easy to beat soccer, but I've done it plus 37.1 units over the last year. So there you go.
Shut up! I'm taking away your cupcake. This is my cupcake now. You can't have it anymore.
I'm surprised a big, strong boy like you would enjoy sweets. I didn't know you had a sweet tooth. I didn't know you put those things in your body.
I have a very big sweet tooth. I didn't say I was going to eat this, though. I'm just going to admire it for everybody else.
I wanted to do a shot. Full disclosure, I wanted to do a shot on the show, but I don't know if you're allowed to drink on the air, and B, I do want to do things.
You're on YouTube. This isn't network television. This isn't broadcast television.
It isn't?
I could show you my ass on YouTube and nobody does anything.
Don't do that.
You guys want to see a birthday present?
No.
You want to see a birthday present?
No, please. Dear. Here, I have something better to talk about.
Okay.
Talk about $5 Tuesday. What about to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Morning Wager? Buy one, get one. 3-day special. You get every play from Zinno and I for the next 3 days for $69. And here's the thing, guys. If you want to wait, you can wait all the way till Friday. It's good till Friday, so you can get through the 3 days whenever you want. It's going to be available through Friday. You must act before Friday, but you get 3 days of picks from both of us for just $69. A very popular promotion. Last time we ran this, millions bought.
Hardly. Right now, I feel bad, though, because I have a ski mask on because I'm basically robbing you.
Okay, that was certainly not the way I would have promoted the package. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, again, well, think of it this way. You buy Bryan's plays and you just fade mine. There you go.
Oh. Okay.
It's information. All you're really buying is information. Right?
This is going swimmingly. I'll tell you what. Here's the. I wish I had a shot glass here. I swear there's no Jameson in this. Here's the year 2. Okay, everybody, let's get to a best bet.
Year 2, where it can only get better.
Yes. Mark Zinno, I am told that you will be on WagerTalk today later this morning.
I'm so not looking forward to it. I honestly would rather have my toenails pulled out.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I did it yesterday. It's a fine program. It goes by quick. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. You talk, you do your breakdowns, and you get on with your merry day.
You're a corporate shill, aren't you? You're just one big pansy.
I have to balance the show out.
Oh,
because I would like to have a 2-year anniversary of the Morning Wager.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. But I brought up appearance.
Very excited.
Yes. Good boy. All right, you're going to talk about Milwaukee, Indiana on that show, but we're going to give you a little sneak peek here of what you may say in a couple hours. Bucks Pacers. Look, the Bucks didn't score many points in game 1. They lost. So what do? You know, if game 1 zigs, game 2 you zag. We're going Bucks team total over. Damian Lillard may return. This gives you an opportunity to do your nerd voice. You can do your nerd voice here in just a second. But with or without Dame, the Bucks are going to score more in game 2. They average 115 per game. Indiana gives up 115 per game. We only need to get to 113. Bucks team total over. Zinno, anything you would like to add right now?
Yeah, the Bucks shot just 41% from the field and 24% from 3 in
They'll
that
do better.
game. And not only that, look, they only scored 3 points over the last 5.5 minutes in the game. It was out of hand. But the point simply is that, like, as bad as they played, they still could have pushed this number, right? They still could have gotten to 107, 108, had they continued to score over the last 5 minutes. So even with them shooting as badly as they did, this Indiana defense is not anything special that you would want to take an under with them as far as an opposing team total. You look to the over here. So I think when we get that, we combine with, again, Dame Lillard. I think he's back tonight. By all accounts, he's back tonight. But we'll do it for the people. Make sure you wait till closer to tip-off to see who's playing. Okay? So thank you, people in the comment section who have to tell us that after, I don't know, 3 months of doing this show. But anyway.
It's been 1 year.
Yeah. So let's go with the Bucks here. Zigzag. Don't do what I did, where you take the Pistons in game 1 and get it wrong, and then come back with the Pistons again and take their team total and get it wrong again. It's a bad night last night. Wasn't fun. Abysmal third quarter by Detroit. Abysmal.
It was. Well, I'll tell you, the fourth quarter was looking pretty dicey, too. I thought they were going to blow it again, but Dennis Schroeder.
I was rooting for overtime like crazy. I was like 94-94. Everybody missed the rest of the way. But even at that 94-94, it still would have been tough for them to get.
It would have been.
12 to 13 points in overtime is tough.
Yes. All right. Bucks team total over is our show best bet.
Yeah. Put it this way. If we don't go 3-0 on the show anniversary, guess what? We'll be here tomorrow.
That is very true. That is very true. We will be here tomorrow.
We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be we listen, this is like hashtag no days off. Like, we don't, the morning wager, we went out on Thanksgiving. We were here on Christmas Eve. I think we even did one on Christmas Day too. We did. We had football on Christmas Day. So this is this is home for you guys, and we appreciate you being here. As much as I rip on you guys in the comment section, make fun of everybody, we do appreciate you guys being part of the show for the last year. It's been a lot of fun. We'll continue to do it and have some more fun and say really irreverent things and piss people off and, get games right. Some wrong. As of late, me more wrong than right. But, that's what Brian Power is here for. When he is ebbing, I am flowing. And when I am ebbing, he is flowing. So right now he is flowing and I am ebbing. Something like that. Yeah.
Yes. All right, everybody.
Thanks for being part of the show.
We do appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday. Happy 1-year anniversary to the morning wager. And how could we forget? We do owe a special thanks to one Patty Johnson. She is
we do. Where is Patty Johnson? How has she been? She's still pining for you?
This is the...
And thank you to Dan Alexander. We couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow. Let's cash some tickets.
Watch my winnings grow.